What up, big kids? It's that time again. It's time to do a movie review. Well, this is a little delayed. I apologize for that. A lot of things in my life been going on, and sorry I haven't been on YouTube and even on Instagram as much. But yeah, I'm live right now on YouTube. Hi, YouTube, pointing to you. Hi, Instagram, I'm pointing to you. So we are going to be talking Ant-Man the Wasp. The movie's been out for just about a week now, and so oh yeah, I gotta make sure I mute myself so not here. There you go. So there you go. So we'll be talking about the movie. Not much to spoil anyway, because if you've seen the Infinity War, you know what's gonna happen. For the most part, I mean, there's one major thing, and you pretty much know that everyone's gonna be good. I also apologize because I made dinner. I have my vegan ramen and chicken. Ooh. Oh man, that could have been bad. I almost like made the broth come out. So I'm gonna be eating periodically, but I'll be answering your questions while making answering this review. I also got a vegan shake, which is banana, spinach, celery, carrots, chia seeds, and some protein powder. There we go. So yeah. Let's talk Ant-Man the Wasp. So the movie was good. It wasn't great, but compared to Black Panther and I really cared for it. Yeah, Sloppy 246. Yeah, it's really Ant-Man the Wasp. I thought the first Ant-Man was good, not great too. There's no bad Marvel Studios movies, but you know, like the worst ones are just okay. You know, I even like Thor: The Dark World, but you know that one's not. That's in the lowest ones too of that. But yeah, Ant-Man the Wasp. It was like, I mean, there's some decisions in there I still don't agree with today. Like I still, as much as I love Scott Lang and Paul Rudd as Scott Lang, I still wish Hank Pym and Janet, which we do see more of her. Michelle Pfeiffer will talk about her in a bit. I still wish they were more of the focus, or now Captain Marvel was going to take place in the 90s, and then Ant-Man the Wasp, with Hank Pym and Scott Lang, they were like agents probably in the 70s and the 80s, up until Janet's disappearance. And actually, I heard from Payne & Reed that was actually Edgar Wright's idea to make a mentor story with Scott Lang and Hank Pym, but that's one of my decisions, and one of my things I don't totally agree with that decision. Also, like with Hank Pym not creating Ultron, I know it makes more sense with Tony Stark and Bruce Banner. But yeah, I mean, there's just some decisions in the MCU that I don't agree with, especially with Hank Pym creating Ultron is such a big thing, So yeah, hey Vicky, what's up? Yeah, so we're talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp. Sir Jess, yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the movie? Oh, I'll get to that in a bit. I'll talk about our rating. The ending sucks. Oh, yeah, I'll talk about the ending here in a bit. I'm going to say one thing, and before I get into spoilers, I'll just say Ant-Man the Wasp. It's a pretty lighthearted, happy movie up until the mid-credit scene. If you left before the mid-credit scene, you leave on a good note. If you leave after the mid-credit scene, it's a very low note. But if you watch Infinity War, you know that was coming. Can you say Deadpool so I know this? Okay, yeah, Rick and Morty 101, Deadpool. I will say Ant-Man the Wasp, so far, we still got Venom, Aquaman, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse coming out. And that's at least of the major comic book movies. And I have to say, sadly, and this is not saying it's bad, but just Ant-Man the Wasp is my least favorite of the comic book movies this year. First would be Infinity War. Second would be Black Panther. And that's, and I really love Black Panther. It was really hard. It's just that I love everything about Infinity War, from the action, humor, and it made me cry like 9 times each time I saw it. And then after Black Panther, it had been, okay, if you count, it's not officially comics, but it's like a superhero movie, then it'd be Incredibles 2. But then if you're counting comic book movies, then it'd be Deadpool 2, then Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah, so That's how I feel on my rankings. But I'll give you my rating of Ant-Man and the Wasp and stuff soon. Yeah. But I definitely think Ant-Man and the Wasp is with. I feel bad that Ant-Man and the Wasp, both those characters, or just that whole Van Dyne, Pym family, Lang family, whatever. Hey, what's up? It's Michaela. Michaela's amazing. Anyways, Michaela is one of my dear friends, and she's like family, and amazing cosplayer and super sweet and talented. Anyway, yeah, I was gonna say Ant-Man and the Wasp. I feel bad that they always get put after a major event. Like we're introduced to all those characters after Age of Ultron, and now they get sublined for Infinity War. I know Ant-Man will have a major part, and hopefully Wasp in Infinity War, but I mean not Infinity War, in the next Avengers one. So yeah, but yeah, shared universe. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Sloppy. It's just hard. I like the shrinking, size changing powers. They're visually stunning. But I feel like, okay, here, Peyton Reed, let's just be frank before I get into all the other thing. I think Peyton Reed is just not that great of a director. His style compared to like Edgar Wright or the Russo brothers, James Gunn, any other director, he's just okay. He did Yes Man and The Breakup. And yeah, those were good, but they're like romantic comedies, not, superhero movies. And he's just not visually. I feel like Ant-Man and the Wasp needs like a new director. They need like, even with me not being a huge fan of Thor Ragnarok, it was still refreshing. And yeah, Taika Waititi, what he did to Thor, they need someone to do that for Ant-Man and the Wasp. They need a director to really add pizzazz to Ant-Man and the Wasp. And they have great powers. They're great characters. I don't think Peyton Reed is doing them justice. And in the writing staff. Remind me, I'm a little hungry. I'm going to have a little ramen and chicken. This is vegan chicken, by the way. Okay. All right. Have a little sip. Paul Rudd, let's get into the cast. Paul Rudd is great as Scotland. Paul Rudd does not age. I've seen him in person, almost met him. Sorry, Chewie's like back there just like rolling around. Oh, he ate his dinner. Good boy. Yeah, so Paul Rudd is wonderful. I love Paul Rudd. Can't get enough Paul Rudd. And Evangeline Lilly as the boss. She was amazing. She's badass. I did feel like, and I watched a lot of reviews about this. I'm watching the movie twice. I agree. They kind of dumbed down Scott Lang. And he was pretty badass in the first movie. He was very smart. He changed the regulator so that way he can get out of the quantum realm. And he was a very efficient burglar, robber, whatever, thief. But yeah, they kind of dumbed him down. I hate when they kind of have to dumb down a character to make another character badass. I feel like the Wasp would be badass, whether Scott Lang was badass. You can have all these characters be badass without making one look better. I feel like they did that with Scott Lang, and I feel bad. Because, yeah, and I feel like they made Wasp too much, like Hope too much like the sour blanket. And I feel like you don't have to do that to women characters to make them more badass. She can have one-liners and have fun. She did have some good actually lines though, like especially when she was making fun of Scott when he was small, and like that when the pin particles were malfunctioning and stuff like that. Hey Chewie. Aww. Here. For YouTube, sadly you can't see this because I can't move my camera, but Instagram, look, say hi to Chewie. Chewie. Oh, you did the head tilt. Oh, that's so cute. I know, I feel bad. YouTube, people are watching this. It's like, oh, they can't see anything. Oh, you can kind of see it on my phone through on the video, but yeah. Oh, say hi, Chewie. So yeah, Instagram is just getting to look at Chewie while you on YouTube get to look at me. Yeah, Chewie, you're the star now. Yeah, so Michael Douglas is amazing as Hank Pym. I'm glad they made him get to have some funny lines. And oh, okay, Chewie, make up your mind. funny lines, and I'm glad they got to make him not so exposition man, you know, because the first movie, even Peyton Reed has said, you know, all he did was just say exposition and quantum realm stuff, and yeah, and they still have a lot of that, but not as much. Thank God. Yeah. So, and then Michelle Pfeiffer, and by the way, the de-aging technology on both Michelle Pfeiffer and Michael Douglas, and even Lawrence Fishburne, which I'll get to him in a moment, was amazing. Probably some of the best they've done so far in any movie. And Michelle Pfeiffer is so beautiful still. I love her, and I wish there was more of her. Yeah, I was really sad that they didn't have enough Michelle Pfeiffer in the movie. I wish she had a bigger part. When she's on there, she's great. But that's the other thing with the movie. Is if you heard a lot of reviews, they don't explain a lot of things. And I knew, oh, okay, sorry. I'm just going to put Chewie. Oh, he has a little Chewie. They have like, what's it called? Like, you know, in comic book movies, you can't explain everything. You got to let the audience just go with it. But there is so much they just wanted us to go with that they didn't explain at all. So I'm just like, yeah, what the heck? Oh, Kristen, yeah, I mentioned that this is a spoiler discussion, but I'm not talking about spoilers yet. There's really not much to spoil, really. That's why, like, it's really like if you've seen Infinity War, you know what's gonna pretty much happen. You know that, yeah. Well, I'll get to that in a moment. Yeah, and what's her name? Hannah John. Yeah. She was in Ghost. Okay, I'll say this. Yeah, Hannah John Kemen as Ghost. I didn't know much about Ghost in the comics, but I heard that character is way better in the comics. And they gave her an interesting backstory, but it was also very exposition. And she's not really a villain, as just a character that just wants. She actually is a good guy. It just does villainous things because one, Shield / Hydra made her do it, and then like second because she just doesn't want to die. Yeah, so she's pretty relatable, but yeah, they didn't do a lot of cool stuff with her powers. They did a couple of scenes, but not anything that was very, oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah. What, Chewie? What? Anyway, Chewie, I'm doing a live show. I know you're cute. Look at that face. Look at that face. Chewie. Sorry, guys on YouTube. Chewie is like trying to steal the show, literally. Okay, you guys just. You don't like a phone in your face, Chewie? You don't like a phone in your face? Anyway, oh yeah, I'm sorry on YouTube that you can't see it. It's just that it's easy to move my phone around for a camera, but I can't. I use my my computer and stuff like that too. Anyways. Yeah, so, oh gosh, what were we saying? Okay, yeah, so she was okay. One thing that the movie suffers from, they try to make two villains, or kind of three, I'll get to that in a moment, but Walton Huggins, what's his name, Goggins, yeah, who was in Tomb Raider, and he's been in a bunch of things like The Predator and Justified, The Hateful Eight. I love him in The Hateful Eight, by the way. The Shield, he was in there, and he's been in a lot of stuff. However, yeah, Maze Runner, and yeah, so I like that he was having fun with it, but he totally they didn't need this character at all. That was very much like, yeah, I don't think you think, oh yeah, that's Jalen. We'll get to that in a moment. But I don't think his character was needed. I felt like he was just kind of like, why is he here? Why? That's how I felt the whole time. Oh, thank you, Kristen. Excuse me. Chewie. Okay. Yeah, pretty much on YouTube, if you look at my phone, you can see Chewie on there. Chewie, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. And then Morgan Freeman. I mean, not Morgan Freeman. Oh my God, that'd be awesome if Morgan Freeman's in a Marvel movie. Lawrence Fishburne as Bill Foster. There was a big missed opportunity of, I read in I watched this Nano movies, and it said a cool thing if they made him like also have the pin particles and able to grow, and have him and Scott, because here's a spoiler, he's kind of a villain. I say kind of because as much as Ghost is kind of a villain, he's kind of a villain because he helps her, but he's not really villainous. He just kind of like accepts what Ava/Ghost has to do to but then he tells her, no, you better not do that. I won't support that. So he's still a good guy. He was on Ava's side, and yeah. Anyway, Chewie, what are you doing, man? Come on. Anyway, oh yeah, the school scene was pretty funny. Chewie, I'm doing a live show. Okay. Shout out Rick and Morty 101 because I love Rick and Morty. Man, I totally forgot. Okay. Oh yeah. So yeah, it would have been awesome if they had him grow to be Goliath, and he was fighting Ant-Man. That would have been amazing to have like a giant man Goliath fight. That was a missed opportunity. Okay, and I talk about the main cast. Abby Ryder Fortin, who plays Cassie, Scott's daughter, is adorable, and she's awesome. And I hope we're gonna see the character more in the future. And I hope to see like a Stinger, like Ant-Man team up. Like that'd be awesome. Like keep it in the family. Both Scott Lang and Cassie, and Hank, Janet, and Hope. It's cool that it's all about fathers and daughters. So that's really cool. And everyone else. I will say too, like I love seeing Michael Pena again as Lewis. He's hilarious when he's describing how he met Scott and describing him and Hope, and that was one of the funniest scenes in the movie. I love those scenes. I love the Stan Lee cameo too. It was one of my favorites. I think it was better than both Black Panther and Infinity War. I think it was the best Stan Lee cameo this year for sure because it was hilarious. Yeah, that would have been awesome if he was in Civil War too. And his whole crew, like T.I. and David Dush, yeah, so those guys are awesome. Yeah, and Judy Greer and Bobby Cannavale who play, also Cassie's mom and stepdad. Yeah, they're cool, but they don't have a lot. They're not in the film a lot. So anyway, the action scenes were pretty good. I really love the shrinking, like the Hope when she fights the guys on her own was pretty awesome. I love the car chasing was pretty awesome. There was not so many action set pieces, but yeah, I loved anytime I've seen Hank or not Hank. Anytime I'm seeing Ant-Man and Wasp work together, that was pretty awesome. The action was pretty cool, and there was some funny moments. But overall, the film is fun, but it's not super groundbreaking. It's really much a filler film, sadly. Oh, the truth serum was pretty funny. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Describing the scene about like when he was on the truth serum thing, that was pretty awesome. What else? Yeah, I think. Oh, actually, regular review the Ant-Man yellow jacket too. Like, oh, maybe I'll think about it. Yeah, I do want that yellow jacket. Do you prefer this or the original Ant-Man? That's hard to say. I like things about this one over the original Ant-Man, but I do like the original Ant-Man. And there were some really touching moments, especially with Janet and even Scott and Cassie and yeah, and Hope. So there were some touching moments. Okay, so overall, what did I get the film? I say the film is good, not great. I would give it, if it was out of 5, I'd give it like a 3 out of 5. Yeah. I don't think it's a bad film. I definitely won't buy it on 4K and stuff like that. It's great for my Marvel collection. I watched it twice in film. I wouldn't mind watching it again, but it's not like Infinity War or even Black Panther where I want to watch over and over. I think there's some parts I like, but then there's just some things that I wish they done better and everything dragged and whatnot. Okay, now let's get into spoilers. And there's really not much to spoil. Yeah. So the mid-credit scene, like I said, the spoiler alert, spoilers. So of course they rescue Janet. She's fine. I'm glad they didn't kill her off yet in that film. But like I was really worried like Ghost was gonna kill her off, and I was gonna be pissed if they did that because it's like, really, this woman's been lost for 30 years and gonna kill her off. And I was really worried because that would have made me hate Ghost and would have made me hate the movie. I'm glad they didn't do that. And Janet has some healing powers. They said she made her evolve, but they never explained it, and that's what I'm saying. They don't explain a lot of the movie, which they should. Aw, Chewie. Aw. Yeah. Instagram, you just get to watch, look at Chewie while you're listening to my voice. But so the quantum realm, they make like a quantum tunnel in the film, and then at the end of the film, they fix the quantum. They make a small version of the quantum tunnel, and Janet, Hank, and Hope send Scott into there to get energy to help Ghost. But then, as they were about to get him out, ashes, dust to dust. Yep, Thanos did the snap, and apparently they were doing that while Wakanda was being attacked, so they didn't care about that. About New York and stuff. They had better things to do apparently. But yeah, Scott is stuck in the quantum realm, you guys. And pretty much the next Avengers film will explain if maybe Captain Marvel will get him out or someone. No one knows he's even in there because the people that sent him in there are disappeared now, like wiped from existence. So that's really scary. Oh man, or maybe he'll get himself out like he did last time. Who knows? Yeah, so yeah, we'll find out. And then the end credit was very lame. I was actually kind of pissed that they made us wait there. I at least with Infinity War and what's it called? And Black Panther had some really good ones, but make us wait just to see what was already in the trailer, an ant playing drums. I mean, really? It was so lame. I was really pissed about that. Yeah. Drumming ad might save him. That would be, but he's like at the house. Does he even know? Or maybe but can Scott control ants when he's like in the quantum realm? I mean, seriously. So yeah. Yeah, I know. That ending, I don't, yeah, like when Scott is lost in the quantum, when he's stuck in the quantum realm while they're lost, like I said, if you watch the movie, it's like all happy ending, like Hank and Janet have a house in a beach. Scott is free and he's taking Cassie for ice cream, and him and his buds, business is booming, and everyone's so happy, blah 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 blah. And then mid-credits scene, they all disappear except for Scott. And I really said Wasp didn't get disappeared because I wanted to see her in a big part of Infinity War. I figured Janet and Hank would probably disappear, but I'm sad that Wasp disappeared, and I don't want her to be sublined. I mean, at least we know the Avengers that are alive for the next one are like Black Widow and Captain Marvel, and then Okoye if they get hurt. But yeah, it sucks a lot of the Lady Avengers like Scarlet Witch and Wasp are disappeared. Yeah, so that's really it. Not much I can say. Like I said, I gave the film a 3 out of 5. It's okay. It's not that great, but it's not that bad. It's an okay film. It's definitely lower tier Marvel movie, but it's not a bad film. It's just like it's definitely after you watch, Black Panther and especially Infinity War. It just that movie there was no way that movie could be on the heights of those films, And so okay. Anyway, Oh, thank you, Sophie. Yeah, so far the movie it's made like 178 million, but yeah, I think the movie will make by the end maybe like 500 million. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Oh well, Ian, I'm not talking about Infinity War. I'm talking about like freaking Ant-Man and the Wasp. Why would I mention that? That had nothing to do with this movie. Um. Oh, where do you go, Chewie? What do you do? Oh. Anyway, you guys. So, yeah. What else? Um, yeah, not much I can say. Oh, where did Chewie go? Okay, Chewie's on that. I'm gonna go back. Hi guys, I'm back. I mean, I never go anywhere. You heard me talk this whole time, but yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you like my dog. I kind of like him too, or a lot. Okay. Let's see. What about the time vortex? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Based on some Avengers 4 set photos, time travel or time something is going to play a part. So they might go back in time. There's so many things they could do. You know, alternative dimensions, alternative, like time travel. So I mean, we gotta do something to stop Thanos. They get them full of the Infinity Gauntlet. They have the Time Stone and Reality Stone and all this stuff to stop Thanos and stuff. Well, thank you. Yeah. So yeah, what there's so many theories, and I'm going to be at Comic-Con next week, but there's no Marvel Studios panel. Not a lot of stuff going on at Comic-Con. I mean, yeah, that's a lie. Of course, there's a lot going on at Comic-Con, but not a lot for Marvel Studios, obviously, because they're not going to be there, obviously. Um, yeah, so I mean, what? Yeah, what? I'm like, I can't believe I said, oh yeah, not a lot going on for Comic Con, only like the biggest con of the year and stuff like that. Jesus, my God, I can tell my head is like all over the place right now. Uh, Sorry, Jose, but yeah, I don't like to add more people's unless like it's a friend of mine and stuff like that. Yeah, I know I did Hall H last year, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I know there's gonna be Warner Bros. They'll probably definitely do something for, Aquaman, and they're gonna premiere the trailer, and yeah, so we'll finally get an Aquaman trailer. We'll have a, you know, behind the scenes of both Shazam and Wonder Woman, um, the Black Lightning DC Finest, Krypton, Big Hero 6, the series Heroes Return. Yeah, yeah. Um, Shadow of the Tomb Raider panel, that's cool. Gifted, yeah, they're gonna be there. Supergirl, all the DC, see the Orville, that'd be cool. Um, Hasbro Marvel, yeah, that's always a big one. Arrow, Batman the Animated Series on Blu-ray. Oh, nice. Oh wait, oh yeah, because I have on DVD. That's right. Um, yeah, see, Legends Tomorrow, of course. Deadpool 2 panel. What? Wow. Okay. That is interesting. So Deadpool 2 is gonna have a panel in where Marvel Studios, so that's interesting. I guess to talk about like the Blu-ray release. I don't know. I mean, evening with Kevin Smith again. Deadpool 2 screen. Okay. Wow. You're gonna show Deadpool 2 at Comic Con, but yeah, I mean it's a movie that's been out for a while, so whatever. Cool. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. They announced the extended version of Deadpool 2, so maybe they'll show that at Comic Con. Um, yeah, man. Uh, hey, what's up, Captain Horner? The Super Duper Edition, yes. Um, hmm. Yeah, Yeah, Black Manta is confirmed. Yeah, we knew Black Manta was gonna be there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for like listening to me hear about Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yeah, there was not much to say really. I mean, it's fun, but yeah, I just like didn't think it was like the best superhero film of the year. It's we'll see how Venom and Aquaman and Into the Spider-Verse, but I'm a bigger fan of all those characters more than Ant-Man, but I still love Ant-Man and Wasp as characters and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, else can I say? Probably just gonna now finish eating dinner, and I hope to do more videos of do some video reviews. Oh yeah, thanks again for official Power Morphicon sending me the Lord Draken figure. I definitely this packaging is so beautiful too. Oh yeah, the slipcover. Yeah, so here we go, Lord Draken. So I have a review going up of this weekend, and I'm really excited. It's so freaking cool, so beautiful. This is a Power Morphicon exclusive, so make sure to stop by Power Morphicon. I will be reviewing this. I got some Dragon Ball figures I want to review and whatnot, and yeah, you guys, I'm excited. And yeah, and I have some model kits. I might do a live show of like building the Android 18 figurized standard, because if you guys like watching me, do you guys like watching me build those things, or is it boring? Would you rather me just review it later and stuff like that? Because watching people build stuff isn't the most fun thing, unless you're talking. Yeah. And it's up to you guys. What do you guys think? Just let me know before I end this show. Yeah. Too bad. Oh, sure. Well, yeah, just let me you guys know. And yeah, so yeah, I'll be doing a lot of coverage at Comic-Con, hopefully some interviews, but definitely a lot of the toy coverage and some panels and whatnot. And yeah, it'll be cool, you guys. And anyway, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Stay tuned for more videos. I'll hopefully get some reviews up this week, and I'm gonna have another toy sale like before Comic-Con, because Comic-Con for sure needs a lot of stuff to sell still. So yeah, you guys have a wonderful night. Yeah, and yeah, make sure to check out my Facebook, Instagram. You guys know here on Instagram, and Twitter. It's all Sean X Long. And make sure to subscribe, hit the notification button. I love you guys so much. Have a great night. And I'm Sean Long saying, live long and love life. So yeah, have a good one, you guys.